Hi there. I'm going to share my first miracle story. This group is Mandalas and Miracles. We've been neglecting the miracle half of it. So, this is actually something that happened in my life, and this was probably about 33 or so years ago. I think the kids were 10 and 6.5, I would say roughly. And so, at that, two sons. So, at that time, as you can imagine, I was spending a lot of time driving them around to school activities and sports and that kind of thing. So we decided to invest in a Volvo because we wanted a really, really safe car. And I had a car that I absolutely loved and never had any trouble at all with it. We purchased it new, did all the services. So, anyway, one day I was driving and came to a red light, and I was first in line at the red light to go when the light turned green. And the kids were in the back. And anyway, light turned green. I pressed the gas to go, and the car stalled out. And I literally could not believe it. I never had any trouble with this car at all. And by the way, never any trouble with it since. So anyway, car stalled out. My thought was like, what in the world? Anyway, so I go to start the car. As I'm restarting it, a huge truck went barreling through that intersection. And so I know that I was completely divinely protected during that moment. If the car had not stalled out, I would have been right in the middle of that intersection when that truck came through. And so, by that simple little thing happening, I was protected, the kids were protected. This is an everyday miracle. And it might seem like a small one, but if you think about it, that's huge. Like our lives were saved. And that was 33 years ago. So everything I've done for the last 33 years wouldn't have happened. The books I've written, the paintings I've done, the people that I've helped, the people that I serve now. We take care of a lot of people right now, my fiance and I and my sister. So yeah, I just think if you're paying attention, there's so many of these beautiful things that happen, and that's what I want us to do. I want us to learn to pay attention because that helps us not only develop our intuition, but develop trust in the divine, get tuned in to the divine, and to understand that there's something so much bigger going on, and we are loved and cared for in a very real way. So that's my first miracle story share. There are many more in my life. I want you to think about whether or not you have little stories like that in your life where you know that something supernatural happened, like a little everyday miracle, or even just a God wink, where there's something going on where you know that you're not alone and God was helping you. So if you have a story to share, feel free to just go ahead and record and post it in the group. Or if you'd rather do like an interview style, we can do that. I also share miracle stories on my YouTube channel. And so if you're willing to share on that, I'd be happy to put it on there too. But anyway, finally, we have our first miracle story in the Mandalas and Miracles group. Love you guys so much. So pay attention. Don't forget your mandala scavenger hunt. I'm seeing them everywhere. I hope you're paying attention and looking for mandalas in your everyday life, and look for miracles in your everyday life. That's what this group is all about. I love you guys, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.